Hello fellow anime lovers, I am Silentium, and today I want to guide you through one of the most defining magical girl sagas of the 1990s, the original Sailor Moon anime. Based on the manga by Naoko Takeuchi and produced by Toei Animation for TV Asahi, the show aired in Japan from March 1992 to February 1997. In the United States, it first appeared in syndicated TV in September 1995, then found a larger home on Cartoon Network's Toonami. From 1998, the S and Super S seasons reached US television in 2000, while the final Stars season did not air on US TV at the time. With that frame set, let us move season by season, weighing what fans cherish and what they criticize. Season 1, simply titled Sailor Moon, ran in Japan from March 7, 1992 to February 27, 1993. It introduces Usagi Tsukino, a clumsy schoolgirl who awakens as the guardian of love and justice. What fans love here is the balance of light and dark. The comedic slice of life scenes ground the story, while the Dark Kingdom arc slowly tightens into real tragedy and heroism. Usagi's growth from a crybaby to a leader still resonates, and the friendships among the inner guardians feel warm and believable. The music and transformation sequences, with their sparkling visual language, became cultural memory. On the negative side, the Monster of the Week format can feel repetitive, and some middle episodes stall the plot. Stock footage transformations and attacks, while iconic pad runtime. Even so, the finale lands with surprising emotional weight. Sailor Moon R aired from March 6, 1993 to March 12, 1994, and it is a tale of two halves. The early Doomtree arc is an anime original detour that brings in Ale and Anne. It has charm and a melancholy tone, but some viewers feel it delays the main story. The Black Moon arc then enters, introducing Chibiusa and bending the series toward time travel, destiny, and family. Fans praise the higher stakes, the deepening romance, and the shock of seeing future Tokyo imperiled. Critics point to uneven pacing and to certain melodramatic choices, including the famous breakup tension that can feel forced. Still, R is where the show proves it can handle science fiction concepts without losing its heart. Sailor Moon S, broadcast from March 19, 1994 to February 25, 1995, is often seen as the franchise at its most thematically mature. The introduction of the Outer Guardians, Uranus and Neptune, expands the world and brings moral ambiguity. Their mission sometimes conflicts with Usagi's compassion, first ethos, creating real philosophical friction. The Deathbusters arc leans into eerie body horror imagery and a mounting sense of doom. Fans celebrate its atmosphere, the layered character work for Hotaru, and the courage to ask what ends can justify which means. Negatives usually focus on darker tone swings that may alienate younger viewers, and on the heavy editing of early English releases that softened or altered relationship dynamics for broadcast standards of the time. Even so, S remains a favorite for its confident storytelling. Sailor Moon Super S ran from March 4th, 1995 to March 2nd, 1996, and shifts the spotlight to Chibiusa and the Dream arc. Visually, it is delightful, with circus imagery, dream mirrors, and a fairy tale gleam. Many fans adore its comedy, its lighter romance, and the gentle coming-of-age beats between Chibiusa and Helios. Others find that the focus sidelines the rest of the team and lowers the stakes after S. The formula returns to a more rigid monster of the day rhythm, and viewers who crave ensemble development sometimes feel underserved. Super S is best enjoyed for its whimsy, creative set pieces, and the warmth of its small emotional victories. Finally, Sailor Moon. Sailor Stars aired from March 9th, 1996 to February 8th, 1997. Stars opens with a transition arc that resolves lingering threads, then pivots to a bold final act featuring the Sailor Starlights and Sailor Galaxia. This is the show at its most operatic, with themes of identity, fame, and the cost of heroism brought to a cosmic scale. Fans praise its daring, its music, and a finale that feels both elegy and celebration. Critics note tonal whiplash between the playful early episodes and the severe late arc, and the season's limited availability outside Japan for many years made it feel distant to international audiences. Even so, Stars gives the story a sense of closure that still sparks debate and admiration. Why do fans love Sailor Moon across these years? First, its core promise of friendship as power is consistent and heartfelt. The inner guardians are not interchangeable archetypes. They have hobbies, crushes, insecurities, and moments of grace. Second, the show's visual grammar is hypnotic. Transformations, attacks, and musical leitmotifs become ritual that invites the audience into the circle. Third, representation matters. The presence of complex relationships, strong girls who are allowed to be silly and brave at once, and a spectrum of femininities and masculinities offered many viewers their first mirror. Fourth, the soundtrack and sound design bind emotion to memory. A single cue can recall entire arcs. On the other hand, detractors point to filler, recycled footage, inconsistent animation quality between episodes, and power resets that can make battles feel scripted. Early localizations in America changed names, relationships, and dialogue, which diluted nuance and invited confusion. Some viewers also find the tonal range uneven, sliding from slapstick to tragedy within minutes. The broadcast story shaped its legacy. In Japan, the 5-season run created a yearly rhythm, each spring promising a new evolution of the myth. In America, the 1995 syndication planted a seed that truly blossomed when Toonami began airing the series in 1998, placing it beside action-heavy shows and introducing a generation to anime after school. The later arrival of S and Super S on US television in 2000 filled in missing chapters for fans who had only heard rumors. The absence of stars from US TV at the time added a mystique that fueled fan culture, conventions, and the early internet's subtitling communities. In both countries, Sailor Moon proved that a show about magical girls could support long-form character arcs, moral questions, and big audience emotions. Taken together, the 1992 to 1997 anime is a tapestry that rewards patience. It can repeat itself, it can wander, and it can break your heart, sometimes in the same week. Yet when Usagi reaches for compassion rather than annihilation, when friends lend one another courage, and when ordinary life coexists with the extraordinary, the series becomes more than its formula. It becomes a promise that kindness is not a weakness. Thank you for spending this time with me. I was Silencium. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me which season is your favorite. Your support helps the channel grow, and I will see you in the next video.